Hello, there's my YouTubers, Grand Rising. Hello, hello. This is a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. Thank you so very much for being here. I am so appreciative of all of you new or returning. Please, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button and hit that little notification bell saying, hey, I'd like to know more about it whenever you're going live. I am starting September 1st. Starting September 1st, I have a drawing for you guys, and I'm so excited for all of my subscribers. I am going to be giving a one free snapshot away to one of my lucky subscribers, and I hope that if you come and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment on the videos that are necessary, and at the end of the month, I will be pulling one of you lucky subscribers for one of those snapshot readings, and I'll be sending that right to you in your email. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to go over to my website, www.stephanievogel111.com, or you can just click that link in any of the bios of my social media accounts. Okay, click it there and you can go and set your appointment. If you are a first-time client, know that you get $33 right off the top of any of the services that you book with me there as my Great Day Colorado promo. I welcome you. Come and do that. Come and subscribe to my newsletter and be a part of my community. I love you guys so very much. Let's clarify what's here, okay? Okay, there goes my chat. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Grand Rising, thank you guys for being here. Grand Rising, y'all. Hello. Hi, guys. If you'd like to have your card pulled, please send your $20 to my Cash App, my Venmo, or my PayPal. My PayPal is Stephanie Vogel 111. My Venmo is Stephanie Vogel 413. And my Cash App is The Psychic Healer. This is a general reading for the collective of all zodiac signs, babe. Grand Rising, I love y'all. Hello. Hey, hello, Grand Rising. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. This is a general reading for and a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. If you'd like to have your own personal card pulled live here on chat, I will do that. Send your $20 to any of those modalities there, the Cash App, the Venmo, or the PayPal, okay? And I would be more than happy to pull your energy. Thank you so very much for being here. I'm appreciative of you. And please do come and be a part of my community over on my YouTube channel. I am so very appreciative of you all. Let me get going down here. It's not working. It's about to fall. Sorry. I didn't want you guys to fall. All right. Thank you for being here. I love you guys so very much. Thank you, my Moddies. Thank you so very much. Thank you, my Moddies. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for all the hearts. I love you guys. I love you. Oh, so sweet. Thank you. Grand Rising. Hello. Maybe, I don't know, because is that Henry in a different language? Is that what you're asking me? Because they're saying it and they're like real like in the throat with it, but I don't know how to say that and I don't know that language. They're speaking it to me and trying to translate it, but it's almost like I still am not understanding what they're saying. And then somebody just went, they're trying in the back, they're like, he's trying to say Henry. And I'm like, oh, my bad. Okay. So Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Thank you for the follows. Thank you so much. Grand Rising. Hello. Thank you so much. That's right. Action Jackson. We about it. Grand Rising. Thank you so much. Yeah, maybe if that's like what Henry would be, because that's what they were saying. They were like giving me a name and then you guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. I love you. And please, 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 like, and I'm not trying to upset nobody here or nothing like that at all. Please, I appreciate you all. Just let me have some time, that if you've done something in the chat room or you've sent me something, please just give me time. It does take me like a minute to get to you guys, and sometimes the banks take a second to give it actually and to send it through. So if you have, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Just give me a 1 second to check, okay? Thank you. Grand Rising. See, way to go, babe. Let's root it on. Let's get some taps on that screen or send her some hearts about we're not doing the smoking thing no more. We don't do the cigarettes. That's a no-no. We don't do it. We love ourselves and we release it. We let it go. It's not even a part of our journey anymore. Thank you, my Maris. I love you. Keep going. That's beautiful, and I love that. Thank you for telling me that. That's beautiful. Ha! I love you. Thank you for the synchronicity. See, I knew it was a name that I couldn't pronounce, and I was like, what the heck is happening? Can you phonetically send me how you say that? Because I want to know. Because now they're like harping on me on it and kind of like laughing at me like, duh. Like, oh no. Wait, okay. Oh no. All right, all right, all right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Look. And there it goes. Nope. Look, y'all watching me? All my Barbie parts are falling off. Look at that. My Barbie parts are falling off. This is live, real action Barbie. She's falling apart. Just kidding. Hi, guys. Grand Rising. This is the channel message for the collective of all zodiac signs. Thank you so very much for being here. I love you all. Oh, okay. Next. This is sealed now. So I accidentally like set this down, and what separated, and it like kind of fell out of my hand, and what separated was on the grasshopper. That's rapid movement forward. Like very, very rapid movement forward. Okay, taking the lead on something here. Taking the lead on being able to see the big picture here. You're manifesting something and able to see something bigger and larger than what other people are, and they're kind of looking at you like, how is it that you understand that that's what's happening, or that you're seeing it through these eyes? What journey did you take, or what insight did you get from a person, place, thing? Or is this a spirit thing that you're listening to? Is this a spiritual journey you've been on? Is this spiritual action you've taken, something you've read? What is it that allows you to see this bigger picture and to take all of the things that are, I'm just going to bring this out now because they told me to, take all of the things that have caused you pain here and illuminate what it is that you needed to allow yourself to shine here, okay? And they're kind of looking at all of these things that maybe were meant to detour you, or to snuff out your flame, or to put down your fire and to make it almost to where it was not existent, and you still continue to find reasons to shine or to be happy, and to continue to take action towards your ultimate wish fulfillment here. This here has a heart chakra with a beam coming out of the middle. And then it says, give with gratitude and grace. This is like when you're paying your bills, say I get to pay this instead of I have to pay this water bill. I get to pay this because I am so gracious and grateful and fortunate to have the funds to be able to put towards this and to be able to live in whatever it is, circumstances that you're in right now. Thank you so very much for what it is that I have available to me now. I love the universe. I am appreciative for where I am now in my journey. And thank you so very much for the opportunity to wake up and have purpose today. There's always enough understanding in like letting go of lack-minded thinking. 36 here, 369 is what I wanted to say like so many times I almost couldn't even say the word 36. 369, Nikola Tesla. This is understanding spirals of manifestations, cycles of life, cycles of manifesting something different and having to revisit something else to have the something different, or to either let go of the same and to look at it in a different perspective. Because if you keep looking at something in the same perspective, expecting a different result, that's literally the definition of insanity. is repeating the same thing, expecting a different result. No, that doesn't work. You have to take action towards either releasing the pain and having a new insight that it either taught you or it was supposed to be there, and you're realizing obviously it was supposed to be there because the pain was supposed to teach you. The abandonment was supposed to teach you. The harshness and the gossip and the smear campaigns and the repetitive crying of all those tears alone were supposed to teach you to be strong and to give you insight into your actual strength of what you no longer deserves, and to see the big picture about where you were supposed to be shining the whole time anyway. And you're so gracious and grateful to see this now. I am so happy to know this now. That they're singing songs from the band Journey. They started singing that song, "Wheel in the Sky Keeps on Turning." They're singing they're turning the dial and making it staticky in my ear, and I can hear music, but it's so fast. Like I picked up on Christina Aguilera, "Genie in a Bottle," Britney Spears, "Toxic." I can't help falling in love with you. That song. But I don't want to say that it's Elvis's version. It may be a remake because I didn't hear Elvis the first time, only the second they played it when they played it in my head. They're singing that song, "Tiny Bubbles in My One." Somewhere over the rainbow. They showed me Judy Garland, and then they showed me her shoes. They're making jokes about the good witch smashing the bad witches with houses. So it's not nice, but they're making jokes about it. Because all they showed me was her little feet sticking out of the house, and they went flat and like deflated, like balloons. Like red hair could be significant, or like hot rollers or something, like or pin curls, even finger waves. Girl, if you know how to do some finger waves, you know how to do some finger waves, you is a bad biddy. I cannot do those for the life of me. Okay, we're going to read this because pain is a touchstone of spiritual progress. This is chronic pain for someone. Okay. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, red, root chakra shifting, 25 weeks, 25 Dunstan Street. Follow your pain as if it were a candle in the night, leading you to a place of decision. Clear choices can often heal your pain because they release you from conflicts. This is somebody's conscience, or this is somebody making a decision to get better and to do something with the help of another individual or individuals to clear away addiction, to help with very, very severe depression here, because my goodness gracious me, I can barely I can't even breathe. The anxiety here could be debilitating, or there is something that you know is internally wrong within your vessel, and you're looking to seek insight from a medical professional or energetic professional, whatever it is that you're looking for, to embark on this journey that has to do with healing your pain, with healing your emotional pain, your spiritual pain, your physical pain, the spiritual pain that has manifested into spiritual pain and soul pain and physical ailments, like a lot of nerve pain. Wow. Or a lot of this is like a lot of stomach pain. Wow. This is chest pressure, maybe, but because of something digestive. Yeah. This could be because of like repercussions of narcissistic abuse or physical abuse. And you should do the research on that because, and I'm not a medical professional, but what I am is telling you there's scientific proof that there is residual ailments within your body whenever you have sustained repetitive narcissistic abuse in the form of verbal, mental, emotional, physical, doesn't matter. It all leaves scars on the brain and makes like, so your brain, think of your brain as like constantly folding in on itself and making new curves because you're learning new things and they're getting new folds, right? Well, as you're being bombarded or berated by this abuse or this narcissism or this gaslighting or whatever is happening in the attempt to make you feel small and make your auric field shrink down and go down, because a narcissist can see that an empathic's aura is huge. It's everywhere. It's gigantic. Their whole idea is to try to make your aura feel like small and to shrink you as small as possible. When they're doing this and they're attacking you and berating you and they're taking hacks with their axe and their swords and all of these things and their daggers at your auric field, and they're doing this over and over and over again, your mind is constantly folding in on itself. Well, when it's in the middle of folding in on itself and it gets disrupted by something narcissistic, it doesn't fold properly in on itself. It kind of like and like morphs and almost makes itself like collapse in until it can morph again and then come back, and then it tries to make itself again, and then but it can't do that if it's constantly being interrupted by somebody being narcissistic to you or being abusive. That doesn't work. And you can't heal in the environment in which made you sick. You can't do that. It doesn't work. You can try to see it, and I'm not saying that it's not possible ever. It just is not as effective as if you removed yourself from the situation, or as if you gave yourself a different perspective or insight. Understanding it on a different level, seeing the bigger picture of how deeply this individual must be hurt to be doing this to someone that literally has done nothing to them, or that literally doesn't even wish to engage in conflict with them anymore, and still shines, still takes the lead and action towards being happy and successful and living in gracious gratitude. And a narcissist can't stand that. So them attacking you like that, their energy towards you like almost like dulls your shine, because it's like sandblasting it and taking it away its luster. And then whenever you get rid of that, it can come back because it's not continuously being sandblasted, right? Right. So they're showing me like, if you are the empath, okay? This is the empathic's arm. The narcissist is a piece of very, very harsh, very rough, porous sandpaper. And if I take this over and over, and even if I do it slow, after a while, my skin is going to wear away. And even if I don't have a piece of sandpaper, and this is just my hand, right? This is not even abrasive really at all. If I continue to do this, it would soon become abrasive. If I sat here until this evening about this time, 12 hours from now, I bet you I have a whole different situation on my arm. Yes, that's the wearing down of your auric field of narcissistic abuse to you. It is like literally sanding it down and trying to make it small. And if you sand down something long enough, a piece of wood, you're eventually going to wear a groove in it and the wood is going to go away, right? You can like literally shave something down away into dust doing that. Yes, a narcissistic's whole idea is to get you to the dust. But when you're an empath, what they don't know is the dust makes you a phoenix. Silly. Oh, silly narcissist. Those tricks. Oh, no. Not us empaths, especially the ones that learn how to transmute that power, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh. Oh, goodness. Let's continue to see what kind of insight we have here. All right, let's keep moving. This is a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. I love you all so much. Thank y'all for being here. Without you, I can't be me. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Stephanie Psychic Insights. That's with an S. Hit that notification bell and that subscription button, because coming up September 1st, I'm starting my drawing for a free snapshot reading to one of my lucky YouTube subscribers. I love you guys so much, and I am so appreciative of you. So please go and do that. I hope that it's you. I'm intending that it's you. I love you all so, so very much for being here. Thank you for listening to what it is that I have to say in the slightest. Okay, this is sealed. At the bottom of the deck, you have deception and envy. You need to be mindful of this, and you need to be wary of this. You need to watch the copycats with this, because this is exactly what this energy is. Somebody is mimicking everything you're doing and watching everything that you're doing and trying to do it sneakily behind closed doors, behind false accounts, behind other people, behind friends, behind whoever it is or whatever it is that they're trying to do, because it does seem that people are watching social media accounts here. Okay? That's the energy I'm getting from this. I don't usually get that energy from that, but that's what's happening here. This is Gemini energy. This is removing a mask. This is being honest and not being able to hold up the mask anymore because it's going to fall. It's too heavy. It is literally giving this person like shoulder pain. Okay. Heartache and loss. This person is within heartache and loss and feels deception and envy towards you because of how well your life is going. 3 months. This is 3 years. This could have been going on because they keep telling me like 24 to 36 hours. This could be somebody that was given instructions, something medically or whatever, around July or around the 7th of March. The 3rd of March is significant for possibly somebody who lost a child or who had a miscarriage, because her belly here and her womb, if you can see that, is stitched. Okay. And then she has a dagger here as a medallion. Her head is down in prayer and despair. These people, this person is hoping she stays down that way. See it? He's even kind of looking down at her belly. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you have children with someone else, or they're very, very upset that your children shine bright, or they're very upset that they don't get to have children with this person, or that this is almost like somebody watching what your children do and like wanting their kids to do that, or wanting to know how you do this with your children, or like how do you do this with your kids when I don't even have that many and you're able to do this with like 6 of them or something like that, or you have more kids than I do or whatever, and you're able to provide for them or something like that by yourself. This is like being able to be independent. Somebody is very, very envious and like very nasty, judgmental, gross, like jealous of you being able to go on even after possibly losing a child or losing something significant like a relationship, or like being stabbed repetitively in your solar plexus just over and over and over again, to you where you had to be sewed up and you just got to move on because I am done with this. Like, I took it from you. This is my reward. This is what I'm showing you. Because then they also just showed me like, yeah, because her eye is like this. She's like, yeah, that is what I took from the people that cut me open right there. Don't forget it, because I took that as a warning for all the rest of you that wish to invoke this on me at all. Nope. And if you want to talk, if it has something to do about my baby or my children, it's best that you don't, and that you keep that silent, because you know better than to say that to my face. Because spirit, quiet, spirit's listening. Spirit can hear all. Spirit hears everything that you don't say. And even whenever you're behind the scenes and trying to make it look like you're doing something positive, if you're not, Source sees this right here. Okay? Source sees the cause of your pain and what the real truth actually is. And that's about to be brought to fruition, because retrograde is here. The light and illumination of what's been happening is being brought to attention here. Okay? There's action being taken because somebody was taken to cause you heartache and loss, because somebody was in deceptive and envious energy, and you're about to like reap the benefits of somebody being yucky to you for a long time. This is months. Somebody may have possibly been trying to detour your journey and like cause you, they said wind, but then they showed me this big huge cloud and this big huge gust of like of like trying to cause a tornado or like hurricane, like gale force winds to knock you off your journey and to knock you off these steps and to make sure that you didn't have your balance and to make sure that you were like teetering back and forth with all this heavy stuff that they just kept loading onto you, and you just kept going and you just kept taking the lead, damn it, and you refused to give up. You refused to stop, and you just kept, oh yeah, okay, give me some more, and then you learned to jump with this shit, and now you're running. Give me some more. Let's go. Anything else you got, bitches? Let's go. I got this. I got this. Anything else you want to throw at me and try to be stupid? Source is already letting me know the insight that you're being dumb, and I'm on to better, bigger, better things, and I'm not messing with that anymore. Okay? There is always enough for everybody, and if you are living in lack-minded thinking, get the hell out of my existence. And if you've got this for me, I don't need you in my existence, because that just brings me down, and I can see it. I can feel it. I can hear it. Get away from me with that. This is somebody's narcissistic energy that needs to back up. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Grand Rising, y'all. Sorry, because I'm trying to catch up. Haha, Grand Rising, hello. See, I knew I heard a big old dog barking at me. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My avatar is, she's doing me good. She's doing me good as long as I feed her vitamins and do her proper. She's doing all right. Thank you. Yay! Yeah. Oh, how beautiful. I'm so happy for you. Yay. I agree with you, because I tried and they were like, no, that's still not it. That's still not how you pronounce that. Grand Rising, Grand Rising all. I swear they're falling off of me. It's falling apart. Grand Rising, thank you for all the love. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. How exciting. This is a channel message for the collective of all zodiac signs. Please, yes, if you'd like to send your $20 to my Cash App, my Venmo, or my PayPal, please do so, and I'd be more than happy to pull your card in chat. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Hello. Yeah, let me do that one. Oh, looks so good. This. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for being here. I'm just all over the energy today. Which song? Tell me, because now I don't even remember what I said. That's beautiful, and I love those songs. I like the remake, some of the remakes of some of those songs. I don't remember all of the ones that I said, but the one that you're commenting on, I do like the remakes to some of those, and some of his other music I like too. I listen to a lot of like 50s and stuff like that. Ah, how cute! Yay! Thank you guys for the synchronicities. Grand Rising. Thank you, my Moddies too. You guys are keeping this flowing. Thank you. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, my eyes are like. No, that's so sad. You're gonna heal. You're gonna heal. You're gonna heal. Thank you for the shares, you guys. I love you guys so much. The healing journey is not always easy, and it's definitely not a quick one. So that is for sure. And you're constantly, continuously learning. So, and if you're not, then You're supposed to be expanding. Gang, gang, gang. And then, you know. Grand Rising. Oh my gosh. Hold on, guys. I just went backwards and now I just lost myself. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. I am a hot mess sometimes, I tell you. I tell you, I tell you. Okay. Grand Rising, y'all. Let me pull some more cards here. They just like they just told me like they showed me how somebody makes cherries jubilee. They said is what they're making, and then somebody showed me them making a Shirley Temple. Ugh. Sorry, they made me taste like Corona with cherry inside of it, and that's disgusting. I'm sorry, I don't like alcohol, and that was not fun. It went from Shirley Temple to that, and I was like, oh, no. Why you gotta do me like that? Why? At least give me a warning. Come on. Come on. Somebody. So I don't know. Maybe it was like Family Matters or something. Where Urkel. Did I do that? That keeps coming forward. And then like the suspenders, and he like snapped like, did I do that? I don't know. That could be significant for somebody. They're commenting about like maybe that was somebody's favorite show or something because they're like running through an episode, but I don't know what's happening here, and they just keep bringing that as a highlight. Somebody watches the movie Predator or Predator versus Alien. Arnold Schwarzenegger and like the Terminator. Rambo. What's with all the tough dude movies? All right, get swole. What's happening here? What is happening here? Karate Kid, but the one with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan. Somebody could watch that new show on Netflix because that's what they just showed me. I don't know what it's called, but it's got something to do with the Karate Kid, but the old version of it, not the one with Jaden Smith and this is it, Jackie Chan. Somebody's name, they said Mary or Marilyn. Jessica, but they're referencing her as Jessie. This could be Jesse as a boy, maybe. Vinny or Vanessa. Somebody's listening to Tupac here because they're playing the song really loud in the background. Shorty wanna be a thug. Faith Evans. Sorry, guys. And Foxy Brown. Silk. A movie with, I think his name is Ty Diggs or something like that, or Tay Diggs or something like that, and he's like wearing like a tuxedo, like he's gonna get married, but I don't know what the movie is. They just showed me that movie. The movie's Why Did I Get Married? I love those movies. I absolutely adore those movies. The Beverly Hillbillies. Starsky and Hutch. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what they're doing. They're playing a song from Eric Clapton. It's the song, You Look Wonderful Tonight. And then Queen, they're We will rock you. You're singing that song, and this is super loud, like maybe at a concert, maybe somebody that you know, or somebody as an individual or something listens to that, or went to a Queen concert whenever he was alive or something like that. He's an extremely talented individual that had singer of Queen. He's got like an arched peak that allowed him to hit like pitches like nobody's business. And actually, the reason that he probably had that was a condition called Ehlers-Danlos that allows you for like a peaked arch right there, and it lets you be an incredibly like high toned singer, like with incredible sound, and that was part of his gift. So he was most likely, and most people with well, it's a similarity that people with neurodivergency also, or with Ehlers-Danlos also have neurodivergency of some sort. So maybe there's a connection there. I don't know. Okay, so there is prosperity that we pulled here. This is pink unconditional love. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. This is about your journey starting this way, and you being in the receptive energy and being able to start the journey, because you've now gone from chasing after something and taking action, just constant action, to now turning and I'm ready to receive now, and I don't want to chase anymore. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. This is rainbow energy. This is LGBTQ. This is neurodivergency. We were just speaking about neurodivergency. This is spectrum disorder, or this is also rainbow children. There is Leo energy indicated here with the sun carved into this card right here in the stone. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Butterfly maiden. Somebody has like long, dark hair with braids. Okay, and it's like somebody's doing this very, very fast and repetitively, maybe all over my head. The significance of braiding hair or something like spiritually is what's being addressed right now. Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every other situation. No matter what outward appearances may be, please make sure that you're seeing things this way, or that you understand that we are trying to bring this to you. This could be definitely romantic love, but this is very much the unconditional love of a mother figure, or a mother's love. Like it's only specific whenever I say that, or what makes you feel like home, that unconditional love. Somebody could be could be lighting a candle for someone who has passed very soon, or who recently did pass, or is asking for help in the spiritual world, or whatever is happening. Somebody's lighting a candle here in remembrance of someone because of unconditional love. I just heard a widower. Maybe you're honoring a spouse. They're wanting me to stop with these and do these after, and then to pull from these because they are very, very heavily um, harping on this heartache and loss and this deception and envy. So they're going to pull shadow cards so that you are aware of what is either necessary to let go of, or how that was a part of, which regardless of what happened, it was definitely supposed to be a part of your journey, but where it's supposed to be showing you why that was a part of your journey. Like it's supposed to be helping you understand to what aspect of yourself it was helping you explore, become more powerful. Have you become more empowered? Have you become more woke? Have you become more aware of what the big idea is? Okay, this is sealed. And you got release your power, 33 here. Okay. By the time somebody's like 33rd birthday comes around, this is like very powerful energy. This is somebody whose next birthday would be 33. Three-headed dragon, this is Aries energy. This is very much powerful fire energy. This is grounded energy, not the 3, but the 4 of the Aries in which it resides inside of the month of here. In how we calculate our months or whatever, it would be referenced to like the month of April. That's solid foundational structures. The 3rd of April could be significant. Okay. Dress of alchemy. Somebody, the way that somebody dresses, the way that their style is, the colors that they wear, or the way that they do their makeup is extremely like prominent here. That is very, very like different or very loud is what they're saying. Like, but it's not something that this person is afraid to do or is afraid to say or whatever. This person is very bold and sees all, like everywhere. This individual could have like dark brown hair maybe because she does, but it's like got natural like highlights in it, and they're commenting on the highlights. And then they're making reference to her wings are usually hidden underneath her clothing, but they all have eyeballs. And whenever her wings are folded, she even has eyes on her back. This is like those eyes are telling her, hey, look, these people are looking at you like this from behind. And this is why you're like this. Because when they're in front of you, they're trying to make you think that it's this, but it's not. Unconditional love, you're about to see and have a very profound insight into what unconditional love actually is or what that actually means. This is a part of your journey. You have from death comes rebirth. Rebirth is a brand new beginning. You have beginning. Kalima, this is Hamsa, this is Hamsa hand. This is somebody who possibly wears evil eyes, or this is garnet or ruby as jewelry or jewels. Gold hoops could be significant, and like a gold necklace that is like super tight here, or there's multiple and it's tight and then it goes in layers or something like that. This could be a very, very tight bracelet somebody's had since they were very small, or some sort of jewelry they've had since they were very small. Since possibly they were 13, maybe they were given something in their 13th birthday, their magical birthday, 11th birthday, 11th for the ages of 11 through 13. This could be monumental for somebody's trauma here and thinking that they didn't have power, and thinking that there was maybe a bunch of individuals during that time that were either in authoritative figures or a group of constituents that were the same age or group as you, and they became very either hostile or kind of like cast you out because your energy became very powerful, and it seems that you've been walking alone for quite some time without a whole bunch of really too much to depend on here. But you've done so pretty seamlessly, and you're pretty productive here. It seems. It seems that you've become accustomed to that, or you've become accustomed to people feeling this or being that towards you, and you just transmute it, transform it, and you continue to just shine because you see the bigger picture that you came into these people's lives to like literally wake them up and show them something about themselves. And if they're in this energy, then that's to show you came into their lives to show them that they caused their own heartache and loss because of that yucky energy. If you're not in this energy all the time, then, and I'm not saying you can't have bad days. Of course you can have bad days. Everybody has bad days. Like that has nothing to do with your intentions. Okay. Having strength beyond your most wildest belief and taking the lead here, releasing your power, 33, a three-headed dragon, luck. This is something very, very magical here. Sealed. overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you and you are now surmounting any previous challenges. There you go. That's all in the past now. You're releasing your power and moving on, and from death comes rebirth. You're letting go of all of that and you're starting your new journey here that's prosperous, full of unconditional love, and you're ready for the transformation. This is a white-winged individual or character, and you also have a white buck, which is divine masculine, that's manifested himself in animal form. Creative writing, Archangel Gabriel or protective figure Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or a pen. Writing down manifestations, writing down incantations, writing down like your ultimate wish fulfillment as if it was a story or something that you're wanting to tell someone else. Breathe, breath. This could be breath work during meditation, but I definitely feel like somebody has breathing issues here. This is protective figure Raphael. Takes several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. This is helpful in releasing heartache, grief, sadness, and guilt. Somebody has a massive amount of guilt here. It's like suppressing their breath. Prioritize, Archangel or protective figure Metatron. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Purple and gold is significant here. Somebody could like the Phoenix Suns because they just showed me those colors and then their logo. Okay. Now we'll go back to these. Stepping out of the heartache and loss, away from deception and envy and unhonest disassociations, and releasing your power. From death comes rebirth and a brand new journey and beginning. There's always enough for everyone, and you need to shine your brightest always, and don't let anybody else ever dim your shine. Manifestations and good luck are on the table here. Brand new beginnings, and that's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn card, which means that there's tangible things that you're going to be starting a new job. You'll be walking into a new home. You'll be driving a new car. You'll be buying new clothes, possibly new clothes for your children, paying for your children to do different activities, possibly sending your child to a different or better school, like for college or for high school or somewhere that they want to go specifically for something that they want to study, giving your child all the ability to expand. Okay, so we have forgiveness here for somebody causing you heartache and loss and for being deceptive and being jealous and envious. You're forgiving them, maybe not letting them in your life, but forgiving them and moving on. Forgiveness is necessary, possibly here with someone that has red hair. I don't know. The sun is illumination or happiness, and in order to reach that, you realize that you've got to cross this water and just allow it to go and just go with the flow. That's just, you've got to allow allow it to go, because you're holding on to something too tightly and it's not letting you transform. The truth about a situation gives you insight. Insight on something gives you truth about a mirroring effect someone is having towards you, or a mirroring effect someone you're teaching them something, or this is a mirroring effect that could possibly be happening between romantic partners here. Compassion and willpower. Somebody sees you as extremely compassionate and having a lot of willpower here, and taking action with that willpower to have transformation and to transform your situation to prosperity. You want a prosperous journey, and people are seeing now that you are prioritizing that. And you're allowing it to shine and be known, because I'm not going to hold my breath waiting for these people to come and save me or to come and be better people. Nope. This is maybe somebody being not nice to you, hiding behind the face of religion. That's not cool. Not cool at all. Okay. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, which you hold the new beginnings here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is Earth energy, and this is also Cancerian energy here. This is Cancer energy with a full moon. That's water energy. Okay, that's the balancing of like being very grounded about your emotions and asserting your willpower in a productive manner and in a fashion that will be for the highest and best good of all involved. Overcoming difficulties because you've forgiven someone, a situation, finding unconditional love, true romantic love, true unconditional romantic love because of compassion. Someone's compassion towards you, or because they've witnessed your compassion so many times in the transformation you've had that they're almost in awe, or they are astounded at how much you continually stay in this vibration of compassion and unconditional love. And that's your truth. It's like even when people are being harsh on you, the truth is still to revert back to compassion and unconditional love, and to try to see that other person's truth as to why they were being negative to you or why they were harming you. And this is definitely part of your transformation, and you're definitely causing that for someone else. Grand Rising, thank you for being here, guys. Grand Rising. Grand Rising, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, this is a channel message for the collective of all zodiac signs. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to have your own card pulled, please send your $20 to my Cash App, my Venmo, or my PayPal. That's Stephanie Vogel 111 for my PayPal, Stephanie Vogel 413 for my Venmo, and my Cash App is the Psychic Healer. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Thank you so very much. I love you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Thank y'all for your support. I love you. Oh, see, I love that song. Grand Rising. I swear I remind myself of Merkel sometimes because I'm goofy as all hell. I like, for real, I just, sometimes I be doing some of the stupidest shit. I'm like, why did I just do that? Did I really just do that? Like, damn it, Vogel, get it together. Like, oh. And then whenever I laugh and I snort, I got asthma. I'm all kind of messed up. I can't even be cool if I tried. I trip over air. I can't even do it. All of a sudden, just started giving me all these swole dudes. Like, what are we doing? Are we trying to like talk about the swole life, or what's happening here? Let's get swole. Did I do that? Oh my god, I love you. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for your likes and your loves and your shares. Wow, thank you guys. How beautiful. Forgiveness is always for you. That's hard whenever that you have to make a stance for that. It's hard, and I'm sorry that that happens to people. You're strong, and I'm proud of you for still being kind, because it takes a lot of effort to see someone else's pain and to see that as something that you can grow from, especially when it's been like cast at you and it really wasn't like, what the heck? I don't understand. Because you're showing them that what true love really is. It doesn't mean that true love is taking like unconditional abuse. Nope. Nope. We got to get out of that culture of the ride or die means that we take unconditional abuse and bullshit and let you overstep my boundaries so many times that it's ridiculous that you think I'll never leave. Ride or die means that I'm there for you through sickness and health and all of that. But it's you and I. And whenever you start choosing up outside of that, or you start making choices outside of that, then that's not ride or die anymore. And that's abuse to me. And it's cool for you, but that sounds like abuse to me, kind of like narcissism to me, a little bit like manipulation. So we don't have that though, because the ride or die means something different to me. And we don't do that. And we need to teach young ladies today that no, the ride or die culture is not it, baby. And if he's not willing to do that for you, or she, he, whatever, however it is that you're gender identifying, the situation doesn't matter. You need to self-love that situation and you need to reevaluate. Okay. All right. So we have the divine feminine manifesting herself here in doe form. 55:55 on my clock right now. This is the buck here. This is stag's spirit. This is divine masculine energy. She's manifested herself here in doe energy, divine feminine. This is uncertainty 43. Hats are significant here. The color red and yellow are indicating that the solar plexus and root chakra are shifting because of the uncertainty of all of the bright, beautiful things that are right in front of her. But she's never been this far in the forest and it's been dark up until now. And now it's lit. What's coming for me? Like I can see it, but I'm a little nervous because my eyes are not even adjusted to the light yet because I've just come out of the dark and being so shut out and heartache in this like dungeon. Whoa. Oh, but I'm so excited. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah. I want to do this because I am so desiring to feel joy that I am willing to take action, even in the uncertainty and even through the thicket of all of these thorns. I am willing to get poked, prodded, made fun of, called silly, a silly heart, or a dreamer, just so that I can find my joy. 22, 8, 22, 22 is significant. Okay. This has something to do with a unification of possibly a romantic union here. This is 11/22/22. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm getting a security alert right now. Interesting. We'll have to see why that keeps happening whenever I'm on live this way, and we'll have to see what's happening here and where the activity is coming from. All right. So 11/22/22 could be significant. 11/22 of 2020 could be significant as well. Joy, hummingbirds, communication, joyous occasions, or large lump sums of money. I just heard, and the uncertainty is what it is that you're about to do with all of it. Do you know what would happen if you won the lottery? How do you take care of that money? Start planning. Renewal 2010, the completion of cycles times 2. This is the renewal. We got rebirth with this, and then we got beginnings with this. Okay. Renewal of heart frequencies, renewal of a situation, renewal of a relationship. This frog has a crown on it. Kissing your last frog, maybe. Phoenix transmutation. I mentioned the Phoenix earlier. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, 29. That's yesterday. Something could have happened yesterday that allowed you to have transmutation. You have transmutation here, and you have transformation. Okay. Healing, Mama Bear energy 4. I told you 4 was a solid foundational structure and was Aries, and you pulled a 4 here in Mama Bear energy. But healing, bear spirit. Bear spirit here is somebody's spirit animal. It's one of mine for certain. All right. Let's clarify what else is here. Grand Rising now, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. This is a channel message for the collective of all zodiacs. They said, do you know how to establish generational wealth? Do you have the willpower to do what it takes to get it done? field. They're addressing a female entrepreneur here. Somebody is a serial entrepreneur here or a serial business owner because they referenced that movie. If you haven't seen it, her name is Joy, and the movie's name is Joy. Go and watch it because she actually is one of the people that invented one of the like modern versions of how people make the mop today. She is a serial entrepreneur and went on to create like the thin velvet covered hangers that you find on QVC or that you can buy in bulk for your closet to like condense down your closet. She invented those. She invented the removable mop head like that you can wash. It's an amazing story about how she came up and like what people did to her in spite of like her being successful and like her going after her dreams and all the transformation and healing and transmutation she had to do to get to this prosperous opportunity where she now is like she has established generational wealth for like the rest of her family. So long as they keep doing what she's established, they'll never go without money, like literally ever. So if you watch that movie, there is so much profound like inspiration in some of the stuff that she had to go through and how terrible and mean and how ruthless people would just use her kindness and abuse it as weakness. And how she overcomes it and how she ends up being successful anyways. And how she stays kind the whole time. Like she stays kind the whole time. The time has come. The time is to act now. Reconsider your alliances and make new connections. 14. This is telling you that possibly the connections you have now are not going to last, and through retrograde, they may not. Information that comes for you, they may not last. The truth comes in retrograde, and see how it's Miss Spider? The spider means weaving the webs of what you want to live. And this energy doesn't normally come with a negative connotation, but this energy very much feels like somebody's been weaving some webs that are not going to be so good, and they're going to be sticky, and they're going to get caught up in the truth because they webbed a whole bunch of lies. They were weaving lies, and now the truth is going to come out. Overcoming difficulties on your own, and the truth comes out, and the time to act is now because you're seeing what it is that you're supposed to be doing here. And that could be possibly, I heard somebody said investing in myself, like I want to go back to school or something like that. Because maybe you want to own a business and you need to go to school for it or something, I don't know. But if that's you, do it, babe. Get it. Do that. Do that. Yes, do that. Grand Rising, thank you guys for being here. Grand Rising, I love y'all. If you want your card pulled, please send your $20 to my Cash App, ThePsychicHealer, Venmo, Stephanie Vogel 413, or my PayPal, Stephanie Vogel 111. Thank y'all for being here. I love you. Thank you. Oh, how beautiful. Gold, jewelry, like jade. I love it all. And just because you forgive doesn't mean you have to have those people in your life anymore. Amen. I love you guys. So Source has a comment about that. They say you know what you would do with the money, but have you planned out about how you would actually spend that or what it would take for you to do that? Because you can only keep money up to a certain amount in one bank, up to like 250 grand that they'll insure. So what are you going to do with that? Have multiple banks? Some people do that. Some people do like to do that. But then what are you going to do with the other half, even once you have 2 or 3 banks? What are you going to do with the rest of it? How do you invest that? What do you do with it? Who would you need to call for them to help you with it? What would you buy with it? How would you buy that? What does that contract look like? Look it up on the internet. Make a vision board of what that contract would look like for you to be purchasing a multi-million-dollar home or an entire 10 acres worth of land, or for you to have a plot of land that's been named in your possession now. What does that look like? Who would you hire for that? Like, you need to start looking into that. And once you put the information and the action towards that information of you wanting to expand your awareness, and you're asserting your willpower to show the universe, I am ready for a renewal here. I am ready for a joyous new occasion here. Even though it's uncertain what that will be, I'm looking into that. Do that. And then the universe answers with resources. And rising. Oh my gosh. I love you guys so much. She said, that's why I'm Action Jackson, baby. Yes, I love it. I'm all about making the planet greener. I'm all about using hemp for clothes and like for all kinds of different areas of life that we could be using, like just so many different plants. Oh my gosh. And replacing of the plastics and all of that we just don't. And I am very much about that. I do have my still ways. I still have ways that I don't always like contribute to that because I still do sometimes use napkins or paper towels and stuff like that. But I do my very best to like recycle, or like I have a whole shelf downstairs of like jars that I just recycle that I will keep my moon water in or whatever. And I try to do my very best to keep those things out of the landfill. I like to purchase things from companies. Like there's a company that makes jewelry that is from recycled glass that's from out of the trash, and they make their jewelry out of that. They make their jewelry out of all recycled substance. It's all 110% green. I love companies like that. Um, so I'm big about saving our oceans and stuff like that, because our oceans hold a massive amount of vastness. Because just a little tidbit of information for y'all. I won't go too far down into the rabbit hole because we all know what happens with that. But so NASA actually was originally supposed to search the oceans, down in the oceans, and then they didn't find something down there, and then they started searching up in space. But when they didn't find something, there was a whole bunch of scientists that begged to differ. And now a lot of those scientists have been silenced or are no longer living. FYI, just saying. Do some research on it, of how NASA started out searching into the seas and how the mythical creatures that are inside of all of those movies and stuff that they be showing you, like Nessie and all those things, like, yeah. I think all that might just be down there to a certain degree. And I also have a comment about Atlantis. Atlantis was an extremely advanced society. It almost like when people talk about it, it's almost like they're like this lost like civilization that was like kind of like not very well developed. Or, no, not at all. And honestly, I think Atlantis is down there on purpose because they don't want us bothering them. And if you go too far down or into certain areas of water, even around like Antarctica and stuff, you will be met with a brigade of ships, boats, air patrol, like you name it, and they are everywhere. And if you go too far, they will literally fire on you. What? Because I want to cross the water? How come? Why is that? Interesting. Just saying, do your research. I'm just a lady that hears voices in her head and stuff. And, I'm not a scientist or nothing like that. So, yeah. Grand Rising. Grand Rising, thank you so much. Grand Rising, thank you so much. Beautiful. Yes, had I had the opportunity to do that for my children, I wish I would have had like the ability to do like cloth diapers for my children. But my children were like so tiny for so long that I had to do like plethora of different things to keep them diapered. And then I had so many like bottles and clothes to wash already as it was with them being twins, and then they were special needs. Oh my goodness. Like if I would have done cloth diapers, they would have never had diapers because I was literally washing all the time. I remember I kept count for a couple of days, and I did an average between 22 and 36 bottles a day because I had 3 of them taking bottles at one time. Yeah, like So I would have like an entire dishwasher just full of bottles, and then I'd have to do a dishwasher full of regular dishes that we would use to eat off of. That's real. That is really real. And it took me a lot of time. And especially whenever they couldn't eat out of bottles and I had to teach them how to like suck and to have that reflex with my finger and all of the equipment that you have to like feed them with their little syringes and stuff. Oh my goodness. It's a lot. And it all has to be sanitized. It all has to be either like autoclaved or you have to like steam it to a certain like level of temperature. Like it's crazy. Yes, yes, that's true. And I'm a very big conspiracy theorist on it, if you will, because I very much devoutly believe that there is far more things going on underneath the surface of the water. 111 on my timer, 111:01 on my timer right now. I believe that there's so many things down there that we don't see yet, or they're not letting us know are there that they know that we just don't yet, because they're afraid that we all will live in mass hysteria if they let go of what they really know and what's really out there for us. There will be mass hysteria. 111:22 on my timer. That's beautiful. And I think that the naturally made fabrics and stuff like that, like I'm even looking into, like I was just doing research. It's kind of crazy we're talking about this right now because I was just doing research like a couple of days ago to work with a clothing company and to like find clothing companies for my merchandise that only dyes their clothes with like natural dyes. And I like the company, but I haven't been able to find one that is sustainable or that has like a background in what it is that I'm looking for, because I want my merchandise to be made off of things that don't seep into your skin and cause you ailments or sickness, or that are carcinogens or something like that. I want it to be dyed that's natural. And if your body is wearing anything other than like wool or something that is, and not everybody's gonna wear wool because wool's itchy, and I get it, but it conducts electricity. Every time you're wearing something that is a carcinogen or that is like a very heavy cloth or whatever that doesn't conduct energy, or that is rubber soled shoes, you lose your electromagnetic force and field and protection and grounding to the earth. So I'm so deep into like what I even wear. Like I'm so deep into it. Like you don't have to be all crazy in your brain like I do. It's just how I feel energetically, and what I see is a problem energetically for everybody that I'm like addressing it as an individual. So I'm hoping that maybe one day that can get to be out to all of you and it can be sustainable clothing. Yay. Yes, I am. I'm a mother of three special needs individuals, and they are my warriors, they're my angels, and they are my absolute number one inspiration. So they are my greatest awakening, and I am so graciously grateful for each and every one of them every day. We have our days, we have our moments, and I'm a human, but I do my very best to devote all of my time, my effort, and whatever it is that I can give them of myself to allow them to be the most productive human beings. They do. That's very true, because they're afraid of what we can and cannot handle. And some people honestly truly can't. And that's okay. Okay. All right, guys, let's pull your stones and your crystals now. They only want to tell you this. A loved one that has crossed from one side of the veil to the other is here and has been communicating to you through these cards as I pulled an owl. The moon. This is water energy. This is Cancerian energy. The deity here is Aphrodite. Pearls of wisdom here. This is the owl card. This also indicates wisdom. The wearer exudes healthy and pure energy, clarity, and grace. This balances hormones and emotions and increases confidence. This is my sign that a loved one has passed. This is protection, psychic ability, and prophecy. Sealed. Today I am grateful. Today my heart is filled with joy. I see the positive in everything that I do. Today is a fresh start. Today is a brand new day that I will embrace as a new beginning and make the most of this day. As if we did not pull new beginnings like 3 times, renewals, brand new beginnings with Kali Ma. Then they said about a brand new beginning with this affirmation. Like they're obviously here listening. Today I will not be critical. Today I will not be critical of my appearance or actions. I am perfect the way that I am. And you even pulled the word action. Today I am excited. Today is going to be the best day ever. Amen. I say, and so it is. Yay. Okay. Grand Rising, thank you so much. Thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you for the shares. No, but now I kind of want to, okay, hold on. Let me write it down just a second. Y'all be keeping me on my toes because I was doing research on that individual. You told me I still haven't done all the research that I want to do on her, but I was doing research on that. See, I have her right here. I was researching her yesterday. The Laura Lynn Jackson you were telling me about. I listen when y'all speak. I'm hearing. Okay. And that's a movie, right? Did y'all go watch the Cloud Atlas I told you? Go watch the Cloud Atlas. Go watch that. It's like eye-opening. Or if you guys have not seen it, like absolutely positively blew my mind whenever I watched the movie, the updated version of The Giver. Like what? Like the desensitization they're trying to lead us to have is positively insane. Like if you've ever seen that movie, you know what I'm talking about. If not, go watch it. I'm always about, if you know a movie that's woke or that is going to make me see a different perspective of something, let me know because I'm about that. If you know a documentary I'm about that. I watch, I watch this, I can't remember, maybe it's Food Inc. Watch a lot of stuff about our food, about our resources and stuff like that. I watch a lot of that and I do a lot of research and reading about that. Okay. And I watched this movie called, I think it's Food Inc. And about how they what they do to the farmers and how they control our food supply, our source, our meat. And the fact that what happens to our meat when it's processed and stuff is insane. And how those big, huge companies, there's I think there's 6 or 7 of them that are the main that own pretty much every single, in one way, shape, or form, food company that's on our shelves. And I won't say specific ones, but ones that sell poultry and that regulate poultry. Were visiting these farmers and strong arming them and threatening them for being on that documentary. You can actually go and watch the documentary. It's on YouTube. It's free. It has ads in it, but you can watch it and it's there. And you'll actually see one of the farmers recant his statement because one of the, I almost said their name, one of the large countries or one of the large companies that runs the chicken supply in our country came and sweated this farmer at his farm establishment 4 times before the filming crew could even get there to get his interview. They had already visited him 4 times and he recanted his statement and said, I think it's probably best I don't talk to y'all and I definitely can't let you in my chicken coops. There's another individual on there that refused to put the panels over her chicken coop, which whenever you have a chicken coop, it's like chicken wire and it's not barbed wire, it's chain link sometimes. Or it's chicken wire and it's made out of wood. It's natural. They get light. They can move. All of those things. What these companies are wanting them to do and what they're wanting the farmers to do is to put them in the dark with these thick foam pieces and panels over the side of the chicken coop. And they're wanting them to keep them in the dark because the chickens that are in the dark are docile and will lay down and be still. And they don't fight and they'll let you pick them up and they're real they roost, they sit. Well, they're so heavy and so fat from all of the hormones that they can't get up anyways, and their little bones in their legs can't hold up their heavy breasts and all of their body anyways. So they just kind of do this scoop thing and they just kind of fall over until they can't move anymore. They get picked up and taken to the slaughterhouses and all of that in these big, huge, gigantic metal crates that they're just thrown into by the dozens by their feet. They're being shoved. They're not humane at all. It doesn't they don't humanely take care of these animals at all. And this individual on this documentary, she secretly hides a camera of these individuals that are hired and come in and clear out her chickens. And they severed her contract because she did that. But she's like, enough is enough. The average farmer makes between $18,000 and $21,000 a year. When these companies come to them and go to these farmers and say, hey, we want to work with you and we want you to provide our chicken, our corn, our beef, whatever it is. Yes, okay, great. They're giving you this big, huge check, right? Well, they come and they want to work with you, and then they start giving you this money, and it's good for the first 2 years or so, and then the year 3 or 4 or even 5 years into it, they come and visit, and now your stuff is not up to date and it's not up to code, and we need you to make $220,000 worth of alterations to all of your stuff before this date, or else you can't keep running, and we will sever our contract, and then you will owe us the remainder of what we already gave you as an advancement, okay? Can you do that? Oh, you have to put your home or your farm up for sale or your land? Well, so when will that paperwork be processed? Is it done yet? Because we need our payment, because we need those updates to come, because we need you to keep running that, and we need you to alter your chicken coop for it to be dark, and for you to have these panels, and for you to not keep them in the sunlight, and for you to only let them get sunlight whenever they're being taken from outside of the coop and transferred to the truck. That's real life. That's facts. Go watch it. And that woman also was harassed by one of the larger companies. And it was a different company than the one that had sweated the farmer and the originally that they first showed. Oh, owls are beautiful, and they're indicators that a loved one has crossed over and they're talking to you. Yeah, please do. And make sure that if you're watching Cloud Atlas, it is not for children. Do not let them sit and watch that show. It's not for kids. It's not at all. So make sure that you're watching it alone, and that you're doing, and that you have time to sit and watch it. And the whole point I want you to watch it is not only is it like a woke version of like what's actually happening and what they hide from us, but it's very much how I see energies in the manifestation of the individual that speaks to Tom Hanks. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. So of course it is, and that's because Source is trying to get a truth out, and there's resistance to the truth right now, and that's why it froze. And my computer is going a little bit wonky right here, actually, between my accounts. So let me check if you guys can even see me. I hope so. I hope you guys can hear me. I do believe so, and I do believe that there is other things mixed in the confines of our meat that we're not aware of, and I definitely know for certain that I've seen a couple of people do this experiment, and it's too consecutive and too concise every time, to adding magnets to their meat, and the magnets stay. They attract to the meat. Just saying. It's true. They're trying to do that, and they're trying to like farm individuals and make like false wounds and all of that, which they already know, and they already know how to do all of that. The advancement of technology that they actually have and what they let us know we have, totally different. Oh, that's good. So go watch that, the Cloud Atlas, or go watch Foodie, because that's the documentary I'm talking about the, and they like let you know that like I didn't know that working with beef or pork or like in the meat industry with one of those two is like one of the most deadliest professions in like all of the professions of the United States, because of the way that we process our meat here. It's almost certain that like 80% of people that work with the cows, especially in the pigs, get like a disease underneath their fingernails, and it's extremely painful. It's like a flesh-eating disease that gets underneath your fingernails, and you literally lose your fingernails, like literally, and like you can get like lesions and stuff at the tips of your fingers. So yeah, it's like, I think, and how we feed our cows, we could literally completely eradicate like stuff like E. coli out of our diets because it comes from cows standing in infested feces of other cows with E. coli. You don't get E. coli whenever cows eat grass instead of corn and cornmeal and pellets like they're being fed. Let them go free range and eat grass like they used to, and then you wouldn't have that problem. And it would literally correct the digestive system of all the cows, and then it would go away. But the reason that we get the E. coli is because they're farmed and harvested so dirty that they literally take them out of the feces infested place that they're standing and then cut them right down the middle. They're still covered in feces. Like, yeah. Yes, because they're standing out there and they're just in mud and muck and nastiness because they're being just continually like hoovered so that they will and over milked and like and having that how would you even know like which cow was ill or not when there's that many? Like if there's an ill cow or they're sick or there's something wrong with them, there's so many that they're not even able to pay attention to. Like how would you even know? Like there's no way. I can't say that I don't eat meat ever because of like health issues that I have. That is one of the most like potent ways I can get it, and it's not exactly my favorite always. But I do try to supplement my protein other ways. And honestly, I don't eat really pork at all. It's not my favorite. I just don't. If I am going to eat meat, it's usually a lot of fish. So I do that a lot. I eat very, very little beef. I don't really like beef that much. It kind of makes me sick and makes me feel like nauseous a little bit. And I actually kind of get like lightheaded when I eat it. If every once in a great while, I might eat chicken because of like soup or broth or something. And not that I don't like it because I used to be a meat eater. It's just the way that my food and stuff digest now. And like what I know about energy and stuff, meat is very, very heavy and hard to digest. So I do my best to, and I live very much in accordance to like alkaline diet and like what you can eat in alkalinity of your body. And it's not like I eat that all the time and like I'm like, oh, I'm this totally clean person. No, I eat matrix food too, and I have my little quinoa chips and my almond crackers and stuff. But I still try to eat things that are grown in the sun for a good majority of the time. And if I'm not doing that, I'm supplementing with something like excuse me guys. With like chlorophyll water. I call it my mermaid water. Me and my daughter drink mermaid water because it turns it green. And to get her to drink it, I call it mermaid water because it's extremely helpful in helping with your inflammation internally. It's an internal deodorant, and it actually will clear out inflammation and help with skin conditions like acne or eczema. So yeah. Yes, oh my gosh, I love to eat like mushroom burgers or stuff like that. Oh my gosh, they're my best. They don't, and honestly, it's like they don't want to see it because they don't want to be able to process like the harm that's being done or what they're partaking in. It's easier when they don't have to look at it. Yeah, we have them here too. Like way out in where I'm at, we have a whole bunch. It's an area that's just full of like farm life and animals, and it's just oh my goodness. Wait, what drink? Tell me drink. What's the drink? It says what's the drink? Tell me what the drink is. Tell me what it is. I don't know what you're talking about. I want to know. No, I want to know. Yeah. Oh, the drink. Oh, my mermaid water. Yeah. Okay. So it's chlorophyll and water. I just drink liquid chlorophyll and water together every day, and I call it mermaid water because it turns it green. It turns your water green, and it will make it like this really really like it's a beautiful green color, but it does have a taste to it. So if you can't take the taste, I only drink one water bottle of it a day, or I'll take a concentrated shot of it and then drink my whole water bottle because sometimes with my sensory issues and like my stomach issues and stuff, I can't take the repetitive taste of the chlorophyll in my water that day. And so I'll just take a shot of it and then drink my water after it so that I still get the benefit of it. But you can take a concentrated dropper or like how I take it, it comes in like a bottle about this big and it's about that round. lasts you forever. And I don't take the full amount, because if I take the full amount, it gives me terrible stomach issues because of my gastroparesis. It makes my stomach cramp right here real bad. But that's not for everybody, and it's not going to do that for everybody. It's very beneficial for your skin. It's great for inflammation. It helps. It's an internal deodorizer, and it helps with cell regeneration, because chlorophyll is what is created in its plant food. It's what helps the plant survive in its plant food. So it does amazing things for you. I seriously encourage you to go do the research on liquid chlorophyll and consuming it as a human. It does wonders. It's amazing. It really is. Okay, I have to get off now. I have to get going. My littles are going to need to get going here soon. So I love you all so very much. Thank you for being here. This was a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. Okay, if you'd like your own personalized channeled message, please visit me on my website. The link is in my bio of any of my social medias. Okay, or you can go to www.stephanievogel111.com. Okay, and visit me there. Check out my interviews on Great Day Colorado. If you are a first-time client, you get $33 off of my Great Day Colorado promo of any of the appointments that you decide to go with me. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. I love you all so very much. Bye, guys. Bye.